we've heard through the grapevine that Wanda Sykes really loves your talent. And I mean, let's talk about that a little bit, the casting process and just
Oh my
that
God.
relationship you were able to build.
Okay, so what's crazy is when I got the role for the Upshaws, I was literally in the midst of quitting acting. Like I was,
Mm-hmm.
this is done. I started when I was 11. I got the role when I was 14 years old, so it was 3 years into the career and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you get a lot of no's before you get yeses, but mind you, I'm in elementary school, middle school, so it's just like I'm still a kid, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I was done with it. And then it took away from my personal life and all the childhood experiences and parties and sleepovers because I was busy. So I'm just like, and then it was taking too long. So I'm just like, I need a break, y'all. Like, be realistic. I need a break. And I don't think this is something that I think it was a phase. So right when I was done, before I got done, my manager, she told me like, okay, one more audition, and then we're good. So I did two. I ended up doing an audition for Empire and I did an audition for the Upshaw.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the audition in September, and then I got the role in December. It was
Mm.
amazing. I was so my whole family like they surprised me at home, and they told me about it. Everybody was crying. They were drunk before I got there, and they were so excited, and I was just when they told me, I guess they thought I was gonna cry, and I'm just happy, you know. And I was like, "What are y'all crying for?" I'm like, "This is just the beginning of everything." So yeah, it's a lot more tears that you guys need to be saving. So the casting part, when I got to work, I got to flown out to California in January.
Mm-hmm.
It was I never got I don't get starstruck. I don't get nervous. I'm really confident in myself, and I'm just a bubbly person. But once I got to my first table read with the cast, I'm walking up the stairs to the room. I'm like, I told my auntie like something doesn't feel right. My stomach hurts. I'm getting like I'm lightheaded. She was like, "Yeah, you're nervous." I had to go in the bathroom and take a deep breath and get myself together because I really almost like I couldn't. This has been my dream since I was a little girl, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to walk in a room full of amazing icons. So as I'm walking back up the stairs to the table read with everybody, Miss Wanda is coming up the stairs. So I'm finna introduce. I'm taking a deep breath. I'm like, okay, hi, how you doing? I said, my name's Kylie Spraggins. And she was like, oh, I know who you are. I picked you for this role. I said, oh,
Mm.
oh well, okay, well, it's nice to meet you, and thank you very
Mm-hmm.
much. And Miss Wanda, oh my God, she's a sweetheart. She's amazing. She makes me feel, if anything, she gives me so much reassurance. She always lets me know that I'm doing an amazing job and I'm a natural and it just comes. If I feel like I've done something wrong, she'll tell me I'm okay. And she also takes my she lets me pitch in ideas.
Mm-hmm.
She takes my ideas into consideration. She doesn't just listen to anything I have to say and let it go out the other ear.
Mm.
If I feel like with my character, she lets me be myself and make the character myself. So she always asks me, like, are you comfortable dressing like this? Do you think Aaliyah should do this or say this? What would be in her room? All type of stuff. So it's like Aaliyah is really me. So Miss Wanda has really made me one with my character. She's an amazing person.
Mm.
Wow, wow, that's incredible. And I want to go because you brought it up, and just something that Logan touched on with your just talent and the just natural talent and flow that you have. I first remember seeing you on Empire. That's where I saw you, and to play young Cookie, no easy task. I mean, that is
No.
like a hardcore character, and to be and Taraji has done such a job of that's Cookie. So then you have to
Yes.
go, how do I, now that this character is so established as this person, I'm going to play her early, but I've got to make it, Cookie early. What you did, talk about that a little bit. How did you approach that? How did you go, okay, I've got to make this Cookie before all the trauma, before she's just getting into it. How did you approach that? Because that was incredible.
So it's an amazing question. So before any role I get or any script I get or audition I go to, I always look at the script, I read it, and then I have like my life is very adventurous. It's just all over the world. I ain't gonna lie. It's like it's lit right now, but it's so many things are happening at once, and even growing up, everything has just been it's eventful. So I always try to find a situation with myself or in my life that I could relate to the script, so I could put myself in that character's shoes
Hmm.
and then build that character from me. If you understand what I'm saying.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie, I like growing I watched Empire. I probably ain't had no business watching it, but I watched Empire growing up. So I knew who she was and I knew how Taraji P. Henson carried herself and made her character made Cookie her.
Mm-hmm.
So all I did was make the young Cookie me. If
Mm.
because at it, young Cookie is Cookie, but it's Cookie before anything else.
Exactly.
So it's before all the music, and she met Lucian and got super famous and had kids. So it was her before she was herself. So pretty much, I looked at it as I looked at it at like I was making Cookie for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to. It was I watched a couple more episodes to get the groove with it. And then I'm the oldest sibling. I always looked after my younger siblings and helped my like get them ready for school, yelling at them, getting them ready for lunch. So it's like I could relate to it. So what I did, I just made I always make my character me.